Hi, and welcome to 1.2 example 1. So this one we're looking at arithmetic series. So that's when we're adding up the terms. So here it's talking about male fireflies, and they signal patterns of their lights. So they flash different lights. Okay, so it says, suppose that under certain circumstances, so I started here, suppose that under certain circumstances a particular firefly flashes twice in the first minute, 4 times in the second minute, and 6 times in the third minute. Right, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Part A, if this pattern continues, what is the number of flashes in the 30th minute? Okay, so before we get excited and go, okay, let's use one of those new formulas. Does this require a new formula? Well, it's asking for what is the number of flashes in the 30th minute. What that's actually asking for is what's the 30th term in our sequence. So this isn't adding them up. This is just looking for what the 30th term is. So T30 is what we're looking for. So there's our sequence 2, 4, 6. So T1 is 2. N, well, that's 30. And then D, well, how much are we going up by here each time? Well, we're going up by 2. Okay, so we just can sub in there, or if you really wanted to write out 30 terms, you could write them out. So it's T30 equals T1, which is 2, plus N minus 1, which is 30 minus 1, times by D, which is 2. We work this out. 2 plus 60 take away 2, and that's 62 take away 2, 60 flashes. We probably could have done that one in our head, but 60 flashes in the 30th minute. Okay, part B though asks what's the total number of flashes in 30 minutes. Okay, so over the 30 minutes we want to know what the total number is, so it's like 2 plus 4 plus 6 and so forth up to the last one, which is 60. Okay, so that's a little bit messy there. Okay, 60 is our last one. So we want to know the total there. Again, we could write them all out, add it all up. It's going to be kind of ugly. Okay, so that's where we could use one of these two formulas. So it doesn't really matter which one we use. Let's look at what the information we have is. So we know that N is 30. That's how many terms we have. We know that TI we had up here was 2. We know that D is 2. And looking over here, so we could use the first formula. So first formula, it'll be S30 equals, and then it's N over 2, so that's 30 over 2, times by 2, times by T1, which is our first term, which is 2, plus, and then N, which is 30, then take away 1, and then times by D, which is 2, and that's what that looks like. We go through, we work that out, it becomes 15 times by 4, plus this part in here, this middle bracket, we could distribute, or we could just go, okay, this is 29 times by 2, so 58. And then we have 15 times by 62, which works out to be 930. If you were to use that other formula right here, we would have 30 divided by 2 for that. T1 would be our 2, and Tn, that's our last term, that would be 60. That one's a little bit less work to use, so if we can use it, we probably should.